And time. It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital D coming back at you with another replay request. And what the hell did my webcam shut down? That makes absolutely no sense. But what does make sense is, yeah, got boost. Yeah, just a figure. Happens, it just happened. Now I'm gonna boot it up. It's gonna pop up anytime real soon. This is going to be a replay request by none other than the Mexican hitman known as Lucker, who is spawning on the top right as the yellow orc player. And as we have booster popping in, we're gonna be having a better insight on what the players are up to. And I kind of noticed that my face will be looking downwards a lot of times. It's mainly because I have my second monitor down there. So he's gonna be playing up against a player known as Woo Woo, and yeah, something interesting off the bat. This smells trouble. This thing reeks of trouble. He is putting down a lumber mill, and we all know what that means, I guess. Lumber mill is gonna enable the human player to be able to make guard towers early on. Well, basically upgrade his scout towers into guard towers, just arcane towers. I'm going to open up with the archmage, and I think it'll be kind of fun to see a tower rush. I don't think I've seen a tower rush since a while now, and that seems to be what Who Woo is up to right now. And we have Lucker sending out his scout peon to cooking. He's gonna go in for Farce here, which is a surprising thing. Lucker usually likes to go for Blade Master. He has no barracks, no war mill. So, question. He has enough gold for a war mill if that is the build he wants to go for. No voodoo launch either. So I guess the Farce here creep a bit early on, then go in for some harassment. That seems to be the case at least. Setting the peon downwards, gonna get him some information on whether the human player will come creep over here or not, because that is a popular place to creep. Totally the place to creep. Our human players have been creeping from the land before time, but that doesn't seem to be the case. The human player is actually going in for an assault, while Lucker gonna have his PMB station back there. One fair wolf from the upper side, one from here. That's actually a great idea if you think about it. And oh, what happened there? Oh, Lucker stole it. Lucker stole the forest troll shadow priest. Bit hard to announce the entire thing, but he stole it, and that's gonna be helping him out immensely with the heal ability there. Lucker's in. He does see the super fast tech to tier 2, and whoa, that is a super fast tech. And he also notices that there is no barracks, just like his base, and he is robbing his barracks right now. So tier 2 coming in. Tier 2, he is still behind. He is still behind. Woohoo! Despite of this weird build, he is still behind. And oh, Blizzard! Blizzard, why didn't I see this? I have booster on. Woohoo, going in for Blizzard, and he's going in full harassment mode with the Archmage without going in for any creeping, just like Lucker coming in, going towards the back line, gold line of Lucker, and gonna be pushing down his Blizzard there. Here comes Lucker with his Farseer. Attack the Archmage and push it back a bit. The Archmage just going to run around the bush and then be back there with some more Blizzard. That's until Lucker can keep the pressure up. Shadow Priest, Lucker ought to call the Shadow Priest right away. That's gonna be super useful to him. And oh, the poor peon Steve gets taken out. Tier 2 is coming in. I mean, Lucker's tier 2 is still ahead, despite of this weird build that Woo Woo. Yeah, I just called him Woo Woo again, I think, before this. So yeah, Woo Woo is going in for this weird build. Despite of that, Lucker is still ahead in the tier 2 tech. But it may be enough for him to catch up with Lucker's tier 2, and I'm really a bit confused. For a moment I was like, yeah, this is definitely a tower push, but that doesn't seem to be the case. He is taking up, and he is kind of keeping Lucker at bay, keeping Lucker, like you could say that he's keeping Lucker busy, not letting him harass his base. Has a tower there, 4 farms in total, and here comes the Shadow Priest. have to run back to his base. Archmage is super weak there, cannot fight anything, including the Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest may just take it out if they're gonna end up in a one-on-one fight. And oh, I did not consider the Blizzard. Absolutely did not consider the Blizzard, but still, the Shadow Priest is still gonna be able to take out the Archmage. And here's on Farseer. Farseer, tier 2 ready for human. Need a potion, need a potion. There we go, potion of health. Hugging that up right in the beginning of time. Woo in trouble, running away with his Archmage, and I don't know what he's up to now. He's gonna put down both of the Arcane Sanctums at the same time. Gonna have to power build them and get his tier 2 stuff out as soon as possible. He is getting the Mountain King down as well, and it's quite an interesting build. Don't go for footmen at all. Just like make a lot of militiamen. You can use them for creeping, for defense. Put down towers. Maybe just put down 2 towers. I mean, this is something that definitely explored if you think about it. Definitely can be explored. We're gonna have to have a discussion on that or something someday. As we have Lucker coming in with Torrent Chieftain as second hero, gonna buy up some healing salves. Mountain King coming in as second hero for Woo. Is can have his Sanctums ready. Priests are coming in, and he ought to have some breakers as well later on. I don't think he's gonna be able to win with just sticks and harsh language. Gonna need some breakers as well. We definitely gonna need some breakers at one point. And oh, Archmage of the trap, but it's gonna be fine. I think it is low on HP, but it's gonna survive. Lucker on the other side. Now, an interesting thing, we had a lot of action go on. None of the players managed to level up either of their heroes. First, second, anything. As we have Woo coming in, going in for some creeping over here with his Archmage and mounting it together. But Lucker is right behind his tail. And speaking of creeping, I believe the Torrent Chieftain on the other side is going to be doing. Yeah, Torrent Chieftain is definitely gonna go and creep a bit. Oh, that was dangerous! That was dangerous. Lucker just let that Archmage slide away through him. He could have actually right-clicked and killed him if you ask me there. That would have been a dead Archmage. Did have a TP, could I, or at least would have forced a TP, but yeah, I don't really want to use a TP on a level 1 hero, to be frankly honest if you think about it. And oh, who's gonna get the kill? Human player gets the kill. Who getting the kill? Sorceress is coming in. And what's gonna be the next unit? He does have Arcane Vault. For a moment I was like, yeah, he doesn't have Arcane Vault. He does have it though. As Lucker goes in for creeping with his Torrent Chieftain, which is already at level 2 by the way. Farseer is the one lagging behind, and I love the multitasking that's going on. And yep, I was correct. This is a time tower push. Maybe I wasn't. He is creeping out the camp in the middle, and I think that's a good idea. Creeping it out is definitely something he wants to do because he wants to level up and not have his heroes be at level 1. But here comes Lucker, detecting exactly what's cooking. And oh, slow coming in. Stormbolt! Surround! He's not gonna get it. He got it! Whoa! Lucker's gonna have to TP right away. Unless until he wanted to eat a Stormbolt and just have his Farseer die in front of him there. So Torrent Chieftain, what's he doing? Almost level 3, and ooh, got a lovely item there, Pendant of Energy. Give him some extra mana, extra War Storms. So extra War Storms are gonna be the thing there against the human player. Of course, Breaker's not gonna be taking any of it. Gonna have to push it towards the backside. Who definitely needs a lot more Breakers right now, and I think that's what I'm thinking. He's gonna go in for Blacksmith. Lovely, I like this build. I don't think I've well, at least not recently. I don't think I've seen a build like this recently. I've definitely seen a build like this before, but not recently. Not something that's commonly used, but can work out if you think about it. As we have Lucker keeping out his expansion camp, getting his Torrent Chieftain to level 3, but his Farseer is still staggering behind at level 1. So we have a here which can be dispelled, by the way. Whoa, it would be a nice touch for Woo to get himself control magic. Breakers can take control of the Farseer's spirituals, and that's something that can benefit him a lot. That's something that can definitely benefit him a lot. You know, I keep looking at my camera and kind of feel that maybe I should just put my. I keep looking at the face in my camera, and I kind of feel like right now that I need to be like putting it at a level where I'm looking at it, so that you feel that I'm looking at because right now, from what I see, my face is down all the time, as if I'm looking at a tablet. Well, technically I am looking at a tablet, but I'm also looking at my screen most of the time, which is big one now. So we have Lucker with some shamans. Time Kodo Beast is coming in. Gonna be 43 versus 49. Human player has a bigger army, and if he manages to use his spells well, and oh, we're gonna have a lot of spells go down. The War Storm cancels the Blizzard. Slow going down. Needs some Dispel. Needs Dispel right away. Lightning Shield. Lightning Shield gonna tear apart those casters if they don't cast light. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Chain Lightning by Lucker. Kodo Beast taking a lot of damage. A big War Storm once again, but the War Storm isn't dealing damage to the intended target right now. It's in the range of the breakers, but the breakers are immune. Thunderclap, and War Storm going down at the same time right now. And a couple of casters getting taken out. The Kodo Beast has swallowed a sorceress. It would be a good idea to take out that Kodo Beast right away. Take it out. Get the experience from that. We need Stormbolt. He didn't use. Didn't have enough mana to use it. And oh, look at that Kodo Beast run. Despite of being slowed with the speed scroll there. That was a thing of beauty. And whoa, Lucker tried to sneak in an expansion over here. That was something rather risky if you ask me. He probably put it a bit earlier, but yeah. He gets caught there, and at least he manages to cancel it. And what the hell is the far? Oh, almost got him. Come on, get it before the sorceress. Well, even if you don't get it before the sorceress, it's okay. Just kill it or something, because it's just like one more hit or something. It's Stormbolt would have been kind of necessary there, despite of that. So Lucker now putting down a healing salve on it, exactly what he needs to do, and gonna go in for more creeping. He's gonna keep the Foreign Chieftain there as well with the Farseer, and whoa, he's actually pushing the Farseer away. He doesn't care about leveling up the Farseer. He wants the Torrent Chieftain to be as beefy as possible. And that seems to be the whole idea, right? Lucker, as we have doing, I guess he wants to put on an expansion there. Hu now gonna go in for his expansion camp. Is he gonna? He is expanding. Yep, Peasant's being pulled in. He is at 50 food, and after he expands, would be a good opportunity for him to actually go for low upkeep. Break the upkeep and go for the higher food capacity. And his camps are available, so basically he can just creep right now and gain his levels on his heroes there. His archery is almost level 3, Mountain King is already level 3, so that's something good for him there. And this is a nice touch over here. Brilliance Aura plus Blizzard. Against Orc players, I can see this being potent. I can see this working out really well, and let's see how it goes from there. As we have the expansion coming down by Hu Wu, putting down the tower first. Lucker is actually pushing in towards the expansion camp. He doesn't know the expansion yet, but he definitely wants to check it up before he pushes in for an assault or something. Gonna get some item. No item. He doesn't have an escape route on either of his heroes. Well, technically I would say the scroll of speed is kind of an escape route, but he has no potion of invul, no TP. So there's something that's definitely gonna matter. He got a Wind Rider. Okay, where did that come from? Beastery, of course. Definitely came from the Beastery. Isn't gonna get taken out, expansion cancelled, so Lucker returns the favor to Hu Wu, who just finished creeping a Murloc camp and gonna have to back out while he watches all of his peasants be massacred, and that Torrent Chieftain hits level 4 with that last kill. While Lucker puts down an expansion for himself, gets himself some reinforced defenses on those burrows and towers. Building's gonna be beefy. He's still stuck at tier 2 though. Hu Wu breaking upkeep. And you really want to think whether that's really a good idea. I go in for Rifleman, and he is building some farms, so he does intend to go in for a higher food capacity. And I think that's a good idea. It's okay for now, since he has his army up to strength. He probably has everything he needs. And at this point, breaking upkeep is probably not that bad of an idea. But the down part for him would be that most of the camps around his base are already crept. He only has like 2 green camps on his side of the map. Lucker has 1 orange. Technically the entire map is crept out if you think about it. So that's one thing that's going to be hurting him. He won't be able to recover at taxed gold by low upkeep with creeping. That's definitely not going to happen in this situation. He hasn't done any kind of upgrades just yet, only now getting in some a rifleman upgrade. Why is he getting a rifleman upgrade? Of course, I mean, I have rifle for the Wind Rider, but Wind Rider really isn't the main thing that Lucker is going in for. He only had like one Wind Rider and kind of worked as a trick, although I wouldn't really say riflemen are bad against the other orc units. They're gonna work out really fine. They can hold up their own, and we have a mixed combination or both armies for both players. Now Lucker has no TP. He's gonna have to speed scroll his way back to the base, and I think he has pretty much enough boosting to get back to his base with the speed scroll and endurance aura, but he's not going to waste any of the speed scroll. I guess he's just going to let one of his buildings get destroyed and make his way back to his base. He's ready. We got an army of 63 versus 59. Who's going to come ahead? We got two of the units on the upside. Here comes the Tauren Chieftain with a speed scroll. Warstorm going down, and this time gets the intended targets. We need some slows going down right away. Those units targeting down those riflemen one by one. We got a big Warstorm once again. Need to back out those priests, and lovely play there by Hu going out the blizzard right after Lucker does the Warstorm by not giving him potential to do that again. And he's gonna have to speed. Oh no, he's gonna have to use the scroll, but he died with that Warstorm there. Where's the Mountain King though? There's the Mountain King. Does not have any mana at all, and he's gonna miss the Brilliance Aura. He is definitely gonna miss the Brilliance Aura. Gets to level 4. He's still got the 60-foot army. Lucker's the one falling apart. Warstorm, Chain Lightning combination, but more breakers coming in with some defenses rather this time. And the Mountain King is taking a beating. And he is taking the beating, and he is taking it to Lucker. A big Warstorm Chain Lightning combination once again kills a couple of priests there. He's gonna have to heal them up, back out a bit. The breakers don't really deal too much damage. Need support, and they're gonna get us around. They got us around in the Farseer. Potion of Inval. The only escape route that Lucker had. We don't have any Stormbolt ready. All of Lucker's units are taken out. We only got breakers left on the human side though. Kodo Beast gets taken out. Grunt gets taken out. The other Kodo Beast that has swallowed the breaker will also get taken out. And wow! Mountain King just got himself to level 5. This is the time where Lucker's gotta be a bit worried. Tauren Chieftain is also gonna be level 5, but you really want to choose between a Mountain King level 5 and a Tauren Chieftain level 5. I would select a Mountain King level 5 personally. The scenario over here for Lucker is that he is being decapacitated with Hu going in for breakers. If Hu just makes breakers and gonna have to use the TP, like he just makes breakers, it's fine. Lucker won't be able to basically use Warstorm or Chain Lightning on any of these. He can just use them on the heroes and the backline priests are of course there. But I mean, the thing about it, if breakers are the main thing for Hu, this is definitely gonna be a game that will tilt into his favor slowly but surely. As we have sending a scout peon over here, or rather it probably went in there for the expansion. Not enough gold to do that though, so I wouldn't really call that expansion. I guess just gonna keep it there. Got the Archmage bag. Definitely gonna need Brilliance Aura level 2, considering the fact that that Mountain King is now level 5. If you have Brilliance Aura level 2, your mana pool is just gonna be crazy. As I like to call the Mountain King, the Archmage, sorry, the walking, talking mana pool. Gonna go pick up some item, maybe a pendant of mana or something like that. And no energy is great. Now Lucker's going in for some creeping at the last remaining camp on the map. He only has a speed scroll. He has no TP, so Hu was gonna be able to destroy this Voodoo Lounge no problem. Then Hu was gonna go in towards the base. Now he has a good thing though. Hu, with the units that he has, these things are not going to pack a punch on buildings. These things are gonna be able to absorb all the damage and, well, basically not take damage at all from spells and stuff, but they're not gonna be able to deal too much damage on buildings. But he's gonna do that despite of that. And Stormbolt on that Kodo Beast, This may be a trap though. I mean, he's gonna have to consider the Kodobi's like what 1k HP, and actually taking it out is gonna be a big challenge. But he's gonna do it either ways, and whoa, actually did it just with those breakers there, and gonna take out that peon which was trying to build a Voodoo Lounge. We have Voodoo history coming up over there at the top actually. For a moment I was thought that was a Voodoo Lounge, but no. Lucker's gonna need that Voodoo Lounge at one point. Maybe putting it down here would be a good idea. Lucker's got a 40 food army against a 59 food army, but the thing is, the 59 food army is just full of sticks and hearts. Like, here comes the Torrent Chieftain. Big war storm at the back line. Archmage taking all the damage in the world. Oh, invisibility! How did he get revealed? I don't know. We're gonna have to go over that later on. Big thunderclap going down. And now here's the big disadvantage over here. I'm not. He's got thunderclap level 3. Whoa! That's like an AoE Stormbolt. That is like a freaking AoE Stormbolt. He's got thunderclap level 3. Archmage gets taken out. So we're not gonna have the walking talking mana pool be there. So no mana regen there. No extra mana regen, that is. Ocean of Inwell. Torrent is surrounded. Torrent has nowhere to go. Lucker will end up losing the Torrent Chieftain here to Huvu. And Lucker is still struggling. Oh my goodness, level 6 Mountain King. He's got Avatar ready. Just needs enough mana. I don't think he's gonna use it though. I don't think we're gonna be able to see our Avatar. This game is over. This game is over. How is Lucker gonna come back from this? Woo, making a wrong decision. Don't follow that grunt. Don't follow that grunt. Crap. Just attack the base. Took a lot of time following that grunt. And while Lucker just goes around the bush, or rather tree line. Kodobi's gonna eat up one of those breakers. Big Stormbolt! Surround coming in. He got the surround. It's not cinched in. There's an escape. Farseer can escape. Come on. Lucker loses Farseer. No. Ubu is on fire right now. He managed to take out both of Lucker's heroes, keeping his level 6 Mountain King alive. Now Ubu is actually losing a good number of units. He got 47 food of an army, but this is definitely not 47. I guess he sent back a couple of units. You can see a lot of units being scattered around. Lucker is the one with 30 food, and his 30 food is purely what you see on the screen right now. That is all. This is all Lucker has. He has no units helter-skeltered across the map. It's already the 22nd minute of the game. The gold mine is going to expire. The gold mines are going to expire. Lucker doesn't really have a lot of gold to spare now. I could say the same about who went. Oh no, the priests were rallied behind the Mountain King there, and they're going to take a beating. They can dispel. Come on, just dispel those stuff and run. Big mistake. Oh no. Farseer wasn't even alive. The wolf chime out. For a moment I was like, Lucker just resummoned those spirit wolves, but that never mind. Archmage is back. The gold mine has fired. Is Avatar their cooldown? Did he? There's no chance that he used Avatar. I have no idea. He didn't have enough mana to use it, so I have no idea. Coming in, Lucker going in for some long distance mining. Lucker has the gold income flowing. It's gonna expire in a moment. Got himself the Torrent Chieftain back, getting himself the Farseer back. But this is all. He's got like 44 food of an army, and he doesn't have enough gold to get himself. He's putting down a Voodoo Lounge, but what's he gonna do with it? He doesn't have enough money to do anything. While on the other side, Huvu at least has enough gold to put down the expansion, and he is doing that right now. And I think Huvu should. I think he should not take the risk. He should not get greedy. He should not let that expansion not come up, because if that expansion doesn't come up, then Lucker can swing the game into his favor. Kind of a dire point of that game where it can swing. Out. Farseer is not out yet. Oh no. Mountain King coming in. Big Storm Bolt. Thunderclap incoming. We need the Avatar. We need the Avatar and we need it now. Or he's gonna use all of his mana for spells there. I mean, I'm all for it actually. Thunderclap level 3, baby. Just Thunderclap, 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 and the entire army is gonna get taken out. Look at the damage across the grunts there. Lucker pulls in those peons as well. Big Chain Lightning, need a Dispel. One more Thunderclap. Oh my god, so much damage. Lucker losing the entirety of his army. I mean, who could have dispelled these things? He didn't do that, and now he lost his priests as well. Stormbolt on the Torrent Chieftain, but the Torrent Chieftain is way too beefy to die. Now here's the big thing now. Expansion is mining. Expansion has at least one tower up. That's not the situation for Lucker. But if Lucker manages to actually kill the Mountain King, but really that's just almost an impossible situation. How is he gonna kill the Mountain King? That's a freaking level 6 Mountain King, man. There is no way. Now he got Potion of Healing. Yeah, he's just gonna cuddle up into his base and he's just gonna be fine. Now he's going Avatar. Now he goes Avatar. Now Lucker knows he can't beat that Mountain King, man. That's level 6 Mountain King with Avatar. And yeah, magic control would have been great. He could have used magic control right there to take control of those Spirit Wolves or Dire Wolves in this situation. Mountain King is alive, but I mean is active there with the Avatar, but seriously not really dealing any damage there. Blizzard going down, and Lucker is going technically, well, you could say sort of, this is sort of an all-in thing there. Trying to do everything he can to take out the opponent heroes. Oh, big thunderclap there, and if only he was nearby the Archmage. Now he's gonna recover some mana. He at least managed to push behind. What did Lucker kill? How did Lucker level up? I have so many questions. Archmage's gonna get taken out for sure. The Wind Rider takes out the Archmage. Mountain King is left alone, and this is why you need Bash. He's not gonna be able to survive alone. War Stomp. Mountain King taking a beating. He can't buy another potion right away. Well, he can technically, but he can't use it. He doesn't have the potion. That's Scroll of Regen. Now going towards the tower. Gonna use both of them. But here comes the Shadow Wolves! Shadow Wolves! Shadow Wolves! I don't believe it. Is Lucker actually gonna win? Oh, he tried to do a Storm Bolt, but Mountain King gets taken out. Boo-Boo leaves the game, and Lucker... Wow. Wow. Lucker takes the game like a freaking boss. That was extremely action-packed. Seriously, that was... Hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful game. Thank you for watching and listening. If you have enjoyed what you have seen, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. Like always, seeing you next episode of WarCraft. Yay! Wow, that was something. In Lucker, man, that was something for sure. without wasting too much time. It's WarCraft. Like, I need to like come real slowly. Let's try. It's WarCraft Day. Greetings everybody, this is Stormy with the capital Z coming back at you with another replay request. This is going to be a replay request by none other than NewbieXD, and this will be a 2 versus 2 on one of the newer maps for 2v2s, Hillsbat Creek, which I would say is kind of like a favorite to me right now, although I haven't explored the map completely. Has a good touch to it, the color, the environment, it just looks good. I got Newbie over here spawning towards the 3 o'clock of this map as the pink, yeah, we're gonna call this pink now, pink undead player. Pink team on the top right, his ally Dota spawning at the left side at the 12 o'clock on the top. Pink and Idol opening up with a pretty standard build from what I see. Their opponents is going to be Da Vinci to add and OB3000. So Orc Night Elf versus Night Elf and Undead. We have some buildings going down, and before we actually have the matchup underway as the heroes make their way out of the altars, just a reminder to everybody that anybody and everybody is welcome to send me replays for the replay request. Know more about how you can replays, you could join my Discord server. The link to that is on the Twitch panel and in the description below. We have Dota going in for Keeper, we already saw that. Versus Da Vinci going in for other Da Vinci, something that correctly. Newbie actually going in for Death Knight, saw that. Obby going for Farseer, and Da Vinci for a Tavern Hero, I think. Dota already detected that, no hero. Tavern maybe, they already have that going down. They already know that. They already know that, of course. As we have being in scouting. The map is full of scouts right now. We can see a lot of movement going out by Dota, by Obby. This is by Dota. RC is out and gonna force the detonation on the Wisp there, while Dota going out with his hero, the Keeper of the Grove, toward the opponent base. And an interesting choice for heroes. We got a Farce here from the side of Da Vinci to add. He about to lose his archer to that entangling root. Farseer comes in, and what was first spell that he? Interested to see that. He went for Lava Swan.
A player's forces are under attack.
Because that would be the best spell, I guess, for the time being. There is like the other spells of the Fire Lord. I mean, they're really bad. I mean, they're really good. People just don't use them. They haven't just used them at all, if you're asking me. And I feel that they should be using them. They're kind of nice. And we have another entangling root going down over there. Wisp is gonna get taken out, but we're gonna detonate there. Another entangling root to detonate the Wisp. Fire Lord actually a lot of damage to the Keeper. Keeper now going to entangle another Wisp, and I mean, as long as he can keep damaging the Wisps or taking all that beating is worth it, as NewbieXD is gonna secure himself an expansion up there. We're gonna get himself some camps to the Farseer. Two coming in. FL.
Player's forces are under attack.
FS. Not really so sure what he meant by arch. Absolutely not sure what he meant by arch. Okay, arch means archers. Yeah. For a moment I was like, archmage? No, there is no archmage here. Arch means archers. So yeah, I was talking about the Fire Lord, and Fire Lord's like a solid hero. This is probably the most popular spell that is used by the Fire Lord, not the Farseer. That's Lava Spawn. which are amazing. If you think about it, they can multiply if they deal enough damage. And here comes the Farseer as Dota goes in to deal more harassment there. Farseer coming in, making his way towards the battlefield, trying to get some block off, blockading. He's still doing some blockade. Dota needs to change direction, and now he escapes. There we go. Lava Swan gonna multiply, and this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. If you hit enough targets with it, it'll multiply, and that's a really great thing to do. And it can keep, you can literally just keep it multiplying for a long. So the other thing I wanted to mention that it actually has some really good spells. The other one, Incinerate, it's great. Like, people haven't used it enough, but it is great. And Soulburn, the first Soulburn does like 90 damage over time, but the second Soulburn does 200 damage over time. Now you're gonna have to think, if you really want to ditch a spell that could literally deal 200 damage to something over time, and well, I don't really know what the level 3 one does. And Soulburn also cancels Soulburn silences heroes. The heroes while under Soulburn cannot use any spells. So great. I think that spell can be explored a lot. Firelord himself can be explored a lot, as XD is now making his way towards Dota's army. It appears that they are ready to push in, as NobiXD is ready with a level 3 Death Knight. Got himself a great item there, Rob of Magi. So he's going to use that to get some extra mana, an extra, probably 6 intelligence. So that's 15 extra mana. Yeah, that's an extra death coil there, and that's definitely something that can matter in a lot of situations. NobiXD basically has an extra death coil with that Rob of Magi, that is. Here comes the army. One's gonna TP in, and the Orange Chieftain is joining the fray. Chain Lightning and Warstorm combination. Going to absolutely murder those ghouls. This looks, oh my god, NobiXD is taking a beating. NobiXD losing almost all of his ghouls there. The ghouls were the prime target to Team Blue in that last fight, and NobiXD almost lost all of his ghouls there. He's like, it's okay, yeah, it's fine. What do you have here? Dota's like, Dota doesn't want to give in. He's still going in towards the opponent and still pushing in. He can cancel that Ancient of Wonders, and that can do wonders for Team Pink, actually, if you think about it. Because as long as Blue over here, Da Vinci, does not have the access to his shop, there's a lot of things that he's going to be missing out. Dota getting himself the bottom as second hero with Endurance. I just said Endurance, that's Two-Shot Aura, sorry. Two-Shot Aura, so a lot more damage. Dota playing the big passive game from what I see. Well, when I say passive game, I'm gonna have to make passively aggressive game, as they just managed to creep deck their opponent, force the TP, and they're gonna pick up the pieces there. Not be so obvious. Be so obvious, of course. As Lobby gets his hero, the Farseer, to level 3. Oh, okay. NobiXD used a sapper to blow up his lore. Yeah, that's something that can be used a lot, but yeah, okay, so this is Soulburn level 1. That Huntress is taking damage over time. It is sort of a Shadow Strike, but it's very slow. So at the same time, the unit is also regenerating on its own, and can be healed at the same time, of course, until it gets dispelled or something. That's something that is going to be dealing damage to your unit times. Soulburn is something really great and can be explored. Think about it. And he just killed his own Huntress there. I guess he needed the food cap. He's getting some Dryads now. Team Blue is pushing in. WXD and Dota splitting across the tree line. Getting into position. NobiXD is gonna attack the back line there. flying with everything he's got. Where the hell? Second he wanna think about. Like, he's only now getting it as Dota make his way towards NewbieXD's base and only now uses the TP. But now this is a situation where it could turn against them when the opponent actually goes for Newbie's XG's base, but they're actually gonna turn their direction and come to Dota's base instead, which is already manned with NewbieXD and Dota. They're already there with their armies and they're ready to defend. Polish magic going down. XD and Dota trying to get a good position against their opponents. Fiend gets taken out. Big War Stomp. Death Knight taking a lot of damage. Soul Burn. No Death Coil. That's a big disadvantage. Soul Burn the Death Knight and then kill the Fiends. Kill anything you want while it's Soul Burn. Entangled Torn Chieftain. Chieftain taking a beating there. Frost Nova. Here comes the Lich. NewbieXD forced to TP, but where is he TPing? He's TPing towards his ally. Dota does not have a TP. NewbieXD needs to reach into the fight. They're gonna sandwich their opponent, but they still look strong. Torn Chieftain gets taken out. That's surprising. Now the Spirit Walkers are being targeted. Here comes Dota from the other side. He's gonna target now the Grunts. Unroots his Ancient of War to fight. Team Blue not looking so good at this juncture. More Dryads getting taken out for Team Blue. And I'll be forced to use the TP to get back to his base. Already got Torrents, man. Something you want to think about.
A player's forces are under attack.
What do we have here? New follower. Thank you for following and welcome to the stream. Manolia Lunar. Thank you for the follow. Dota is on the assault. And of course NewbieXD as well. How can I forget NewbieXD? Taking out the Ancient War. We all got a Mountain Giant on the other side as well.
Player's forces are under attack.
Tower push? What the hell? AP push coming in, man. AP push, baby. Dota laying down those APs in the back line. If they come up, this is GG. Team Blue gonna have to do something to tackle that. Anti-magic shells coming in. Maybe that's just an anti-magic potion. I'm gonna have to check actually. Too much spells, I can't check that. We got a big fight going on. Everything else is sheltered. Soulburn on that Priestess, but really, Priestess really not gonna be affected by Soulburn that much. It's the passive unit there, not the active one. Firelord down. Naga Sievage down. APs are up! Although NewbieXD and Dota did lose a good number of units there, their APs are up now. Torn Chieftain gets taken out. NewbieXD and Dota on fire. They actually got back the Naga Sievage, but it gets taken out once again. What the hell was that guy about? Well, that game, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and you have like button for more. Of course, like always, I will see you on the world of WarCraft. Hey. Manolia Mew, Manolia Cat, Manolia Lunar. I don't know what's going on, but I have a strong feeling that unless until you're there, Manolia, and you can speak up about it, but I have a strong feeling these are bots. Anyways, there was one game I mean, check what requirement it has just to know if Streamlabs is gonna be able to stream. I think I'm gonna be. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a stream test of that particular, and great. If it doesn't, then back to the drawing. This sucks. Yeah. Anyways, let's yeah, let's just stream and check if